Hello everyone, this is Manoj Sharma from NLP. Today I am here to discuss some of the questions with the integration. We'll move from simple to the complex questions. So basically you have to revise all the formulas, all the tricks and some complicated questions at the end of this integration series which I'll be taking in this particular month. So in my initial question, which is x cos x upon 3x square plus sine 6x, I have to see that in the numerator this is going to be power is going to be decreased. So differentiate. Now sine 6x, we have a derivative known as cos 6x. So ultimately what I am going to put 3x square plus sine 6x is equal to t. Now if I differentiate it with respect to x, 3x square will get 6x, sine 6x is cos 6x into 6. Those who have not understood this, they have to see my previous video of the derivatives where we use power, function, angles. We have also used function and angles. Anyhow, 6 is not there in the numerator of this particular question. So what I am going to do, I am going to take 6 common and it is left with cos 6x. Now I have only this portion in my numerator. So what I am going to do is x plus cos 6x So if I'll see this particular question, in this I am going to write in the numerator, this is 1 by 6 outside dt upon t. Now dt upon t reminds me dx upon x, that is basically log x plus c. So it is 1 by 6 log t, of course in the mod, plus c. T is 3x square plus sine 6x. So if you can see that I have also mentioned here the answers and method, but I am elaborating that. Well, moving on to this particular question which I have marked, which has a tan inverse under root 1 minus cos 2x 1 plus cos 2x. We need to integrate that. But prior to it, we should understand what is 1 minus cos 2x, what is 1 plus cos 2x. Although it is a part of inverse trigonometric functions, and let me remind you that in class 11 this 1 is sine square theta, cos square theta. We have learned in the 10th also. And this cos 2x is cos square x plus sine square x. Now if we go for this simplification, it is finally 2 sine square x. So we can write this formula and we have to memorize this formula, that 1 minus cos 2x is going to be like this. Similarly, if we have 1 plus cos 2x, it is going to be 2 cos square x. You see they both are symmetrical, 2 sine square cos square. If it is minus, it is sine square. If it is plus, then it is same. So if you see that if I simplify this, it is going to be a tan x, because 2 sine square x upon 2 cos square x is going to be tan x. Now it is of the type tan inverse tan x. We get simply x. So once I put into the integration, I have to use dx. It is going to be like x dx, and integration of x to the power n is x to the power n plus 1, which is x square by 2 plus c. This we have reached the answer here. If you see the question number 9, it is of the similar nature. We have also here again we have 1 minus cos 2x upon 1 plus cos 2x. We need to simplify that. Of course, when we apply integration format, then dx has to be there. Again, it is going to be like 10x. But how to integrate 10x? Now, in 10x is nothing but it is like sin x upon cos x into dx. If I put cos x is equal to t, it will give me minus sin x dx is equal to dt. That is, we differentiate with respect to x. So it is sin x dx is going to be minus dt. It is minus outside dt upon t, which is minus log t, of course in the mod plus c. We can write minus log cos x by using the technique of 1 upon logarithmic technique. What we can do, I can simply put it like log sec x plus c. Of course, mod has to be there. Moving on to the questions like dx upon x integration is nothing but log of mod x plus c. I take this question, although it is of the nature linear upon quadratic, because in the numerator we have a linear equation and in the denominator we have a quadratic equation. Put x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to t. Now if I differentiate with respect to x, I'll get 2x plus 2 dx is equal to dt. Now if I put the values over here, I'll get this as dt upon t. Again, it is of type. If I see this type is this one only, so I'll get log of mod t plus c, which is, instead of t I can write it as x square plus 2x plus 3 plus c. Now initially we'll be going with this, but if we'll modify the questions, like if I'll do like this, it is 4, it is 5, it is 7, then it will be of the nature of our fourth exercise. Now student always get puzzles with when the theme comes like exponentials, e to the power x, e to the power minus x. So they get quite confused over here that what to do with these kind of questions. Now here it is, we have a question like this. Now what I am going to do is I am converting into the similar format. Just it is, I have to remove this, I have to remove this. It will take fraction of second, e to the power x. What I have done here, I have tried to make the question in a similar pattern. Minus x goes to x. Now if I take the LCM, it is now I have to see this question from other point of view. Why I am saying like this, in the denominator it is e to the power 2x, which I can write like this, of course dx, because symmetry has to be maintained. Now what I am doing is put e to the power x is equal to t. Now it is e to the power x dx, it is dt. Once again, if I'll put it over here, it is of the nature dt upon t square plus 1. Now integration of x square plus 1 has a direct formula is tan inverse x plus c. So it is like this. By using that particular formula, it is tan inverse t plus c. It is going to be like tan inverse ex plus c. Once I was seeing the above question, again the question came into my mind. If the question would have been like this, what I am supposed to do? For this particular kind of question, what we can do here, we can multiply and divide numerator as well as denominator by e to the power minus x. What we do, we take half of this and divide and try to make it similar one, although this rule is not applicable everywhere. But let me see, it is e to the power x plus e to the power minus x. So you know this e to the power x into e to the power minus x, if bases are same, then powers can be added, but here the other power is in the negative sign, so 2x minus x is going to be e to the power x as such. So this was the crux of the story. Now again putting e to the power x minus e to the power minus x is equal to t. If I differentiate with respect to x, it is going to be like this: e to the power x minus minus e to the power minus x, because coefficient of minus x minus 1 is going to be multiplied over here, dx is equal to dt. If I again put it over here, I'll get the nature dt upon t, which is again log of mod t plus c, which is log e to the power x minus e to the power minus x in the mod plus c. So now I am taking some of the similar questions. Here I can put log x is equal to t. If I differentiate with respect to x, I'll get 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. Now here if you see, it is going to be dt, and it is log x is already t, it is t dt. Nature or type is integration of x to the power n dx, which is x to the power n plus 1 plus c. So finally I am writing that is going to be t square by 2 plus c, but since question was in terms of x, so answer has to be in terms of x only. So finally we reach to this answer. If we see this question number 2, it is of again similar nature. Only thing is in the numerator we have only dx, and in the denominator we have x into log x. Now again if I put log x is equal to t, we'll get, log x is equal to t, we get 1 upon x dx is equal to dt. We have a previous knowledge of our previous question, then that's why we are able to do this question. So it is 1 upon x into dx is dt. So finally if I'll see this, it is of the nature dt by t, again log mod t plus c. but t was log of log x. I must rub it out. Log x, you can take it in the mod, plus c. So we reach to particular answer of this particular question. Now problem comes with this, seems to be similar but not able to correlate with the previous knowledge. Now here our story begins. Now if we are not able to correlate, we can just do this thing, that what is the integration of derivative of log x, that is 1 upon x. So I have to search x here, but there are 2x. If I do some smart working, now here I am able to simplify some. So if I put 1 plus log x is equal to t, and if I differentiate with respect to x, what I am going to get? Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x dx dt, which I could find it easily over here. So what I am doing, it is now dt upon t type, and finally I am writing the answer. It is of log 1 plus log x, of course in the modulus, plus c is the answer for this particular question. So I hope you must be understanding that if we go with the symmetry, then questions become easier. If I'll again go with the questions like this, seems to be symmetrical, and if I put 1 plus e to the power x as t, it is going to be like, if I differentiate with respect to x, I'll get 1 as 0, e to the power x dx is equal to dt. Now this comes out to be like dt upon t, which is again log of mod t plus c. Now this is going to be log 1 plus e to the power x mod plus c. Now I have to see nature of this. Since there is no coefficient of e to the power x, constant has only changed, you can easily do, and answer comes out to be like, this is how we go about when we find some of the similar nature questions. Now similarly, moving on for the integration of the trigonometric functions, which is not a very big deal, but students always get puzzled. Why? Because the basic of 11th trigonometry is not being clear with them. Now integration of tan x is nothing but I have just solved above, that is log minus log cos x plus c. Obviously you can take it in the mod, or you can say it is log of sec x, of course mod plus c. Similarly for the cot x, we have integration of cos x upon sin x. I am giving you a hint, if you can put this as t, you will get cos x dx. Right, now it is will be of type dt upon t. So this is comes out to be log sin x plus c. Now what happen if we have a tan square x? We have a question like this. If we have a tan square x, we have a question like here cot square x. We don't have the direct integration for that. So what to do? But direct integration nahi hai, so there has to be something. Now what I am going to do, I am going to write it as, from the 10th formula, it is sec square x minus 1 into dx. Now I am going to separate it like sec square x into dx minus dx. Now integration of sec square x is nothing but 10x. Integration of dx is x, and I hope you can easily answer this one also. I am giving you a hint. It is cosec square x minus 1. It is not related with the 11th. It is now related with the class. Let's try to find out what is the correlation between sin square x and cos square x. When we talk about sin square x, cos square x, what is the baseline? The thing which connects them, both the question is cos 2 theta, which is nothing but cos square theta minus sin square theta. This can also be used as 1 minus 2 sin square theta. This is cos 2 theta. Since sin square theta is here, I am going to write it like here. Cos 2 theta is going to be 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So it is, if I interchange, 2 sin square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta. Now this is sin square theta is nothing but 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Now if I integrate both sides, I am going to get the integration of sin square theta. So similarly, this sin square x dx can be treated like 1 minus cos 2x upon 2 whole into dx. Now this is nothing but half into dx minus again half outside cos 2x into dx. Now half dx is nothing but half into integration of dx. Half into integration of cos 2x is sin 2x whole upon 2. Because the coefficient of x is 2, it is going to be like this, plus c we have for that. Now this is comes out to be like half into x 1 by 4 sin 2x plus c. Let's see, this is the how we go about with the sine square angles. Now let us come back to the integration of cos square x. Now we were on this, so we have simplified this for basically for the sine square. Now if I change this sine square, now cos 2 theta will be 2 cos square theta minus 1. Initially in my question I have also told you that what to write with the 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 1 plus cos 2 theta. You can take hint from that also, because baseline is this only. So I can see the cos square here, so it is cos square theta will be 1 plus cos 2 theta whole upon 2. So if I have to put the values, I'll interchange. I can write like this. It is going to be cos 2 theta upon 2 into dx. I can very quickly write like this. It is going to be, sorry, it is not theta, it is going to be x. So it is half of dx, half cos 2x into dx. It is half of x. So it is going to be further 1 by 2 integration of cos is sin 2x whole upon 2 plus c. Now you can easily simplify, see the symmetry. This is the final answer. With similar pattern we can go for it, like from sine square we can go for again sin 4x integration. Just giving you hint in the board that you can go like this, sin square x whole square into dx. Similarly for the cos to the power 4x dx. You can write it like this: cos square x whole square into dx. But what happen if we put the values, but they are the even one, but what about the odd powers of sine and cos? So let's see, let's try to do one of the question based upon the like this: sine cube x. Now how to simplify? You write it like this: it has sine square x into sine x dx. Now this sine square x is 1 minus cos square x we have this. Now what to do? Now I have to see the derivative of cos x. I am not talking about cos square x. Derivative of cos x is nothing but minus sin x. So I should be aware of the formulas. I have told you initially that if we know the formulas, then only we can revise. So if I put here as cos x is equal to t, this gives me minus sin x dx is equal to dt. This can further give me sin x into dx, which is going to be minus dt. Now if I put the value, once I put the value, put values in this particular question, so what you get, it is 1 minus t square into minus dt. Further it is now this is t cube by 3 minus t plus c. Further, what was t? It was cos cube x by 3 minus cos x plus c. Easily we have reached to this particular thing. Make sure that you remember the formula and you can apply the formula. Now moving to the next level, even for questions like we have cos cube x, I can easily go for cos square x into cos x dx, and this is 1 minus sin square x dx, sin square x into cos x dx. Let me remove this. This is creating some of the problem. No, it's fine. Now if I put sin x is equal to t, it will give me cos x dx dt. Obviously by differentiating with respect to x we get it, and I hope you'll get the answer easily. Similarly, if we have a question like sine to the power 5x integration, I think we can do it easily, and cos to the power 5x easily. Although it's very less chance that they will come, but patternization is the same. Whether you go for odd powers of cos to the power 3x, sine to the power 3x, and cos to the power 5x, sine to the power 5x, nothing is going to be changed. Now what you are supposed to do, you have to solve these questions in your notebooks and let me know if you are facing any of the problems in these kind of questions. They are the most basic questions. They are not the high profile question, most basic questions From here we can move to the next level of the basic questions. I hope by the time you'll seeing this video, you are able to understand, not only able to understand, but you can apply the thoughts of these integration on some of the other questions. If you have any problem, you can always give me a call. And I hope you are not only watching the videos, but you are understanding and taking best out of my videos. Thanks a lot.